Oh my God, it's Friday. Is it Friday? You happy about that? Welcome to Always On with Tonya and Jay. My man DJ J.U. Weiss. And we have a house full of guests here today. We have Keisha-Gaye Anderson. Mm-hmm. She's the poet and author. And what else do? You speak?
I'm a writer. I'm an educator.
Yes.
I'm a visual artist.
She does all that.
Do everything.
And then we have E2 Evans, the shoe specialist. He's a celebrity shoe designer. So tell us a little bit just say hi first. Just say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Then we have Cherity Sampson, right? Yes, she is the diva, soap diva. I'm going to call you soap diva.
I love that.
She has some great products that you're going to show us later on in the show and everything. We're going to talk about everything. My man Jay is usually here, but he's out visiting his daughter in LA. So, or not LA, but somewhere in California. So
the other Jay there.
Huh? Yeah, the other Jay. There's two. His daughter's name is Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey Johnny, I hope you're listening. But anyways, turn up the music. I can't hear anything. There we go. All right. So how was everybody's week?
Good.
How was your turkey day?
Ooh, too much
Did
food.
you cook?
Oh no.
Did you cook?
I did cook.
You better had it. What'd you cook?
Well, I'm part of a little church organization, and they asked me to make sides for them. So I just basically did yams, dressing, and macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Some staples there.
Yeah, all right.
And then they just provide the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather do the side items anyway. Did you do anything for Thanksgiving, E2?
Work.
You worked too?
Really?
I did too. I worked too.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, you know how the news business
I
is.
remember.
Yeah. I have to take either or. I can't have
Yeah.
both. So I'd rather have Christmas and not come back to the New Year. So
Right.
I'll work Thanksgiving. No problem. They feed us anyway.
That's good.
You know? They feed us anyway. All right. So let's get into it. Oh, hold on one second. I am so sorry. Oops. All right. So yeah, we're going to talk about some special entrepreneurships that you all are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with you, Keisha.
Oh boy. So you know me from our days working together in television.
That's right. That's right.
It's been quite a while, but I'm a storyteller.
Mm.
So I have done many forms of storytelling. I'm a poet. I'm an essayist. I used to write for consumer magazines, Black Enterprise, and Psychology
Wait a
Today,
minute.
all that
You
stuff.
know what happened? You remember the Black Enterprise that you did with my dad?
Was that the one about health?
Yes.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
She put my dad on. My dad felt like a superstar. They had the
Wow.
film crew
Yes.
come down. Now this is down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did that.
This was so important to me because it was about diabetes.
Right.
and
He has what do they call it? The dead man's disease or something like
It's
that.
the silent
Black,
killer. or
black
something,
man's disease.
you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So my dad has diabetes and high blood pressure and
Yep.
cholesterol. So they did a whole shoot story on him. I
Yep.
think he had 2 or 3 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes.
He felt like a movie star that day.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I've always been telling stories that are meaningful to me,
Uh-huh.
and I've always been a creative writer. And more recently, I've just past few years just gone into my creative writing more. Published some poetry books. I'm on my 4th book, and one of them won a contest. So I'm just like, I teach in CUNY. Sometimes I work in the university system, but I'm an educator. I speak. I'm a poet. So I'm just doing what makes me happy.
Okay.
You know?
So E2, tell us a little bit about yourself here.
Well, I'm E2 Evans. I'm a celebrity shoe designer.
That's right.
I like to say that my shoes are Viagra without the side effects.
Okay. I like that.
Essentially, I'm a soul saver.
Uh-huh.
On one end, I design shoes. I make them from scratch. Bespoke is the term that we use. On the other side of the soul, I have a foundation called Soulsville.
Right, I read about that.
And
Yeah.
Soulsville, basically, we specialize in 2 things. It's global shoe distribution. We use shoes to express the soul. So basically, we get young kids who are in disenfranchised neighborhoods, and we tap into their soul by providing them with shoes, and they express themselves. And the last thing that we do is sex trafficking, sexual abuse. So it's a sex and soul foundation. And lastly, I would like to say I'm a lifestylist. I focus on fashion and what moves people. So I write for Harlem World and contribute.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. And we're going around the table, Miss Cherity.
Well, I'm a celebrity hairstylist. That's how I that's my start.
Well, wait a minute. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from California.
So you're here visiting just for a little bit?
Well, I'm actually here working on some other projects.
Uh-huh.
But I happened to stumble up on your podcast.
Right,
and
right.
I thought it was a great opportunity.
It is a great opportunity. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
All right, so did you do the soap thing first, or the hair thing first, or the what?
It was the hair thing first.
Uh-huh.
And I was always into herbs and studied, and it was just something I was just into, right? All natural, I was a vegetarian, But I wanted to create a product that, when you're sitting in the bathtub and that nice water, hot water, you're not soaking in chemicals or animal fat.
Right.
You're soaking in herbs and all natural oils and different types of essential oils, and they're going through your bloodstream and healing your skin, and you're protecting your major organ, which is your skin, that supports all your major organs on the inside. So that was something that was kind of special to me, and really wanted to formulate this product. But how I really started was God said, make soap in my ear.
Really? Yeah.
And I knew nothing about soap, but I knew I had the knowledge of my botanicals, and so I just, let me just, at the time it was the Yellow Pages. Some of y'all don't know about the Yellow Pages.
They don't know anything about that.
Okay.
They'd be like, what?
Yellow.
Dude, let me Google that.
Right. Anyway, make a long story short, so I just basically picked up the Yellow Pages, and one story led me to the next, and here I am now formulating this really nice, artistic, potent soap that also heals the skin as well.
Oh.
So it's something that looks good on your soap dish in your bathroom, as well as heals the skin.
We have a lot in common.
Both of you two.
Because I have a cannabis skincare line, but it's all cannabis based.
Awesome.
And we just got 32 greenhouses and 1,000 acres.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
great.
look, y'all see.
And then you're doing a celebrity thing.
Exactly,
So we definitely,
exactly.
and I'm not opposed to featuring you also. So, yeah.
So listen,
That's a good look.
there was a connection when I was looking at you, the Luxe and the Luxe. You had something with the Luxe.
It's shoes.
The shoes,
Basically, when clients came to me, I always did their feet
Nice.
as a point of healing because all the vital organs are there. So I would massage.
Wow.
So I wanted to move it from a service to a product.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have to have a comfortable shoe on because I can't think if my shoes are
I know.
Do it.
comfortable.
So
Yeah.
would you style my feet too?
No, that's right.
I should have bought some. I didn't know it was going to be this.
You
kind
had
of
some
party.
hot boots that I like. I think they were like glittery.
Well, it's sort of like Dunkin' Donuts on a high end. You can have it glazed, you can have it sprinkled. As the song says, you can have whatever you like.
I like the glaze.
Me too. Exactly. Makes you
I
fun.
like the way it sounds.
That's so interesting that we're talking about healing, because that's, in terms of my work, that's what I want to get at. So I think that's interesting that we all sit in here.
All right. So you've always been a writer and everything like that. So you have a couple of books out and everything.
I do. On my website, Keisha-Gaye.inc, you can read all about that. But
No, slow it down. Say it again.
Oh, okay. It's Keisha-Gaye, KeishaGaye.inc, I-N-K, like the ink and pen. And yeah, I have. I'm on my 4th book, as I said.
4th book?
Yeah. Next year, I have 2 books coming out. One of them won a contest.
What kind of contest?
This press, it was a literary competition, and it was the editor's choice. They picked it, and it's going to be a multimedia ebook. I'm also a visual artist. I don't think you knew that. I don't think anybody knew that. That's a recent thing.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Visual art.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right. I don't think you knew that, or when we.
I didn't
knew
know
each
that
other.
until I read your bio.
But this summer, I was selected as the artist in residence at the Brooklyn Public Library. So I have an exhibition up. It's up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Right, so the art's up there. The art's going to be in the book project, and then I have another book that's a traditional,
So what are the
print
books about?
Oh, my poems have a lot to do with knowledge of self, healing yourself, ancestry, connecting with your ancestors, and that sort of thing. I mean, I can share a poem with you.
Yes. In a second, we're gonna get around to that.
So
We'll definitely get around. Yes.
That's what I would say. I would
Okay.
say just helping people, sort of like a guided meditation in the form of a poem, right? So you can get to understand. My favorite thing when I share my work with audiences is when they say, "Oh, I never saw it that way." That's like, I love to hear that, because that's the point. It's like you're supposed to help people see things in a different
way. Exactly.
Right, not preaching, but I'm just saying, did you notice this? You know,
wow.
That's what I
so
want to do.
We have this Gathering of Waters. That's all about poems that you have in
These are poems, and the idea behind the title was, we carry a lot of things with ancestry, okay, and we're all sitting here, and I'm going to just say we're from the diaspora, right? We carry a lot of things, and the idea behind this is keeping the good things and letting go of the things we don't need anymore.
Exactly.
Right.
So that we can progress, because we're supposed to evolve. We're not just supposed to go in circles.
Right.
So it's just, let's marshal our energy. Let's tap into what is good, keep that, and then keep it moving. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
We definitely got to hear something from this
Okay.
book here. The other book is about poems too, you said, right?
They're all poetry. I've published fiction. I have a short story out in Quayle Journal. That's that just came out like 2 weeks ago. You can look online, KWELI, Quayle Journal. So that's a short story. I have short fiction, essays. The books that I have are poetry.
I mean, you just, when are you going to write a movie or a book?
I'm working on that.
Oh, see? I knew it. See, I knew it.
That's coming.
Well, plug yourself one more time.
My website is Keisha-Gaye.inc. That's KeishaGaye.ink.
Social media?
Facebook, Twitter. It's just my name. You can find me by my name, Keisha-Gaye Anderson, on Twitter,
She is the
Instagram. Thank
Definitely,
you.
you the bomb. We'll be right back,
I stay busy.
to listen to you do a poem for us,
Absolutely.
All right, so Itu, how you started with shoes?
Well, I was always interested in feet. Beautiful women, beautiful feet. Always caught my attention. My grandmother would actually sit me on her bed and ask me what pair of shoes should she wear to church. So that kind of really made me focus on footwear. And then people would always come to me and say, "Hey, you have really good taste." And my mother said, dress me. So then I started dressing people. Then I started getting interested in my grandfather's shoes. So I started taking them apart, deconstructing them. And I was always curious, because I knew how garments were made. Or you can go uptown, or you can go call your aunt, anybody to make a dress. But I was curious. You don't see how shoes are made.
Right.
So I wanted to delve into the actual art, because it's really art at its finest. So I have a flair for antiques. I like things that are handmade. They last. There's a special touch to it. So that's what really focused me on footwear. And then I started studying footwear around the world. Like in London, they would paint, everybody's obsessed with red bottoms, but you should have E2 Evans shoes, purple
bottom.
That's right.
I'll let you, boy.
We got a picture of it right now.
Oh, wow.
And everything. I'm sorry that you didn't bring any in, but
Well,
hey,
you said it was a
definitely-
panel, so
I'm
I just
sorry.
wanted to.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But next time you'll be back again.
But
Definitely be
basically,
back
in London, they would paint the bottom of their soles red.
again.
And that was like a demarcation to separate the king's court from the peasants.
Oh.
Then in Africa and India, they would use henna to beautify or adorn the foot. So it's then healing with the Chinese and the foot and the vital organ. So I was always curious, how do I heal souls?
Oh,
So
I love it.
I
that's
like
the
that.
connection.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So
Because it's your foundation.
right.
That's right.
How are you going to move if your soul's not right?
That's right.
Somebody's got to
Deep.
do that, and I'm that guy for you.
What do they call you? The purple.
Well, my frat brothers call me purple bottom boss.
That's right. That's right. That's right there. The purple bottom boss. Okay.
Shout
so
out to the Qs.
That's
Gotta
right.
put that
Cute
in.
dogs. Woof, woof. So, anyways, your first shoe. How did you make the first shoe? Which kind of shoe was it?
It was a black python mule.
Oh.
Yeah. You make them, and then I progressed. I had a shoe repair shop, and then I had a shoe boutique. Then it moved into like a a separate situation because the celebrities kind of started showing up. So then I had a violinist. I had someone to play the piano. It was the E2 Evans experience.
Okay,
wow.
well, hold on. Wait.
Exotic elixirs, and then I started making things for the feet. Because
Oh my goodness! Let me.
it's a climatic experience.
Where was your store? Was there a store or a place for
Yes,
every?
it was on 135th Street.
Okay.
And then I would have people to come to my place.
To your experience.
Yeah, to the experience on 127. Then it moved to Wall Street.
Oh wow!
Brother
All
had to
right.
have security after a while. Because, people are coming from London,
What?
Nigeria, from everywhere
Uh-huh.
at crazy hours.
Wow.
Really?
Because it's entertainment. I won't say the names, but some of the people because you see them on TV.
Right.
But they'll show up at 3 o'clock and they
You
willing
want to
to
come-
indulge.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the celebrities that you have put your E2 style on?
Beyonce, Tyra Banks, Halle Berry, Madonna's called, Michael B. Jordan,
Yeah.
Erica Badu,
Yeah.
a ton of Danny Glover, a lot of people. I've been really blessed. So right now I'm in the process of moving from bespoke, made to measure, to retail. So I was in the factory, Tom Ford's factory, in Florence in Italy, and I just completed a collection, so I'm getting ready to start pitching. They're beautiful,
That's
they're
exciting.
I am
provocative.
so proud of you.
Thank you. I think you'll be very pleased. It's something for everyone, but I believe that shoes are very personal, but I like to push people beyond what they think they need. Because you can find yourself in a very interesting position. Because after all, the way I look at it is shoes are mobile homes. They're condos. They move your personality. They move your direction.
Right.
So I provide that experience.
Okay. I love it. I can't wait to try some on so I can see some of this
Right, I
E2
want
experience
that.
Oh,
and
you
everything.
will.
I want to try some on. I can't
Next
wait.
show, you will be in the building. The last one was amazing. We had the executive director from Dr. Oz. We had Lenny Kravitz chef, Luca Chestnut, who catered it. It was just amazing. People from Vogue. So I'll get all of your numbers, and at the next
Yes,
show,
definitely.
you need to be in the building.
Right.
You're not going to
Exactly.
want to leave.
I'm
Mouth-watering food
what?
and sensuous shoes.
Exactly. Women love shoes
course.
and heels.
And I had
So
a curated line of bags as well, and then the cannabis products, luxury skincare pieces will be there as well. So you really get to kind of bask, if you will. Because we're in a city
and
where
luxury.
everybody is running.
Yeah,
and that's
all the
what luxury
time.
really
Exactly,
is. It's not
exactly.
about just buying things.
Right.
It's about an experience.
Right.
And that's what I really provide.
Well, you provided all right.
Okay.
All right.
Put your feet on the table, ladies. I got you.
Yes, I love that right there. Let me take off my boot right now. I'm ready. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. I am so ready. But thank you. Yeah,
You're welcome.
I just wish you would have brought the shoes. That's okay. I keep saying it, but that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
No worries.
That's my fault. So anyway, sorry about that. Ooh, I don't push the thing down. Sorry.
Shoes get you excited.
I know it does. It got me excited. I want the whole experience. I can see myself. Wait a minute. You do antique furniture too, right?
Well, I've designed furniture.
Yeah, you design.
a lot of people call me actually to do interior design. It's my mistress.
That's his mistress.
Not
Okay,
side chick.
not the mistress, not the side chick. Okay,
Mistress
Right.
a little more personal.
Yeah, it's a little bit more personal and everything, you know. Okay, side chick is like
easily
and-
discarded.
yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So how'd you get in? Well, you got into it, of course, with the shoes and everything. But what pieces do you have? As far as the furniture and stuff,
Well, I've done everything from chase to settees to beds, everything. I taught, was a consultant for Harlem Textile Works. So I've done textiles, I've screened, so I can pretty much design. Really, my goal is to be a lifestylist, sort of like Martha Stewart. I
Right.
see myself as being, if Martha Stewart was married to Ralph Lauren, and they had a son called Tom Ford, except he was dipped in chocolate and magically melanated. I'm that guy.
Okay, all right.
I can see that.
I like that. You're already there, though. You're already there.
Yeah, but you want to spread the word. So, I'm grateful that you're providing this venue for such a talented cast.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you.
So
I appreciate
think that's
it.
what it takes, Because
You need
it's
to-
not about, it's like what you said. It's Keisha, right?
Yep.
Got it. Don't forget names.
Right?
Yeah.
Since we're here and everything,
It's right there.
it's on the book.
That's
No, but I
beautiful.
believe, you kind of have to keep evolving. I don't sit back on what I did yesterday or just an hour ago.
What pointers do you have for anybody, for somebody to start a business like you did or anything like that? Do you have any pointers?
Color outside of the lines, scribble outside of the lines, take no's and turn them into ons. Say a prayer, push through, words have power. Keisha knows that. And always find a way to refuel yourself, remind yourself of who God has called you to be.
Exactly.
So when I get up in the morning,
exactly.
I say
Exactly.
that I am a money magnet.
Right.
I say I'm destined for this day, and what I need, I call it forth to me. I call people to me.
Right.
So, and I think when you do that, not only does the universe line up, I believe it is a spiritual chiropractic experience. You line up
Wow.
for destiny.
You need to say that again, because people need to hear that.
Yeah,
Right, I
for
know,
real.
that's right.
Like 2 seconds, like whatever the last 2
I
seconds.
just felt that. I don't know if it's going to come out the
know.
same way. I was just in my moments.
No, I'm just.
But I really believe that it is a spiritual chiropractic moment.
Mm-hmm.
Your words really will realign your body, and it will shape the universe. And whatever you desire, it's seeking you.
Right.
And you have the power to ignite that.
Love it. You coming back? You know that, right?
I want to be back with shoes.
You gonna come
That's
right,
right.
back. You gonna come right back. So let's get to you. We got 2 minutes before we take our little break, but we'll start with you. We got 1 minute, so we'll start with you and we'll come back with you.
Okay.
So tell us about your journey. First of all, you were a hairstylist first.
Well, yeah, I still am a hairstylist.
Oh, okay,
as
okay.
well. And basically, it was deep what he was saying about speaking, because I started off, of course, in the salon, and I was like, you know what, I want to start working film and television. And it just fell into my lap, just like that. It was effortless, to get into the business.
Right.
And at that point, I had got a lump sum of money and didn't quite know what I wanted to do with it. So I was like, either I wanted to start like a hot dog franchise cart and have hot dogs at Disneyland and, Magic Mountain gourmet hot dogs. But something said, make soap.
Wow.
And like I said, once again, I just picked up the Yellow Pages, not Google, Yellow Pages. And basically, one thing led me to another, and it was a journey because of trial and error and, just trying to figure out what worked, what didn't work, different fragrances and stuff like that. And then, getting feedback from people. But actually it was great because I would get positive feedbacks from my experiment. And then that's when I formulated my line. And basically, it was all about healing, but the soap is just, you discover other things when people say, hey, he healed up this. Hey, my blemishes is gone. Wow. Wait a minute, I had a wing-worm over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
all these
right.
different things, Yeah. So I sold at different festivals and farmers markets in California, and also in the salon and on the set. And so basically it was funny because I started during the time when Carol's daughter was selling her products. So I would have a lot of women come from the East Coast and buy my products, and they're just like, better than,
Wow.
products, right? But homage to her,
Right,
Big up.
definitely.
But it's been a journey, just with the soap. And
So did you have to do like chemical stuff? Did you have to take any chemical classes or anything? Did you find somebody
well,
for
that was something that I did in college, and I just basically just did my knowledge of.
So you were destined to do this.
I believe I was destined to make soap. I do believe, and I'm very passionate about it, very excited about it, especially when I've created a new soap, and Get really
I can't.
excited.
Well, we're going to show some pictures and everything when we come back. We'll
I
take
did
a
bring
break.
some. I brought some too.
We're going to take a break really for about 2 minutes and stuff, and we'll come back. We will be right back.
Okay.
So you say you're leaving me way behind. Said you're gonna find you someone new. You better stop and listen, baby, to what I'm trying to say to you. But ooh, the road is rough when you're out there all alone and you have no one to call your own. You say you need a friend. Well, here I am, baby. Come back home. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. We've been knowing each other for quite some time, and the thought of losing you just blows my mind. I wanna stop and tell you, baby, just how I feel when you know the love we had was ooh so real. But ooh, the road is rough when you're out there all alone and you have no one to call your own. You say you need a friend. Well, here I am, baby. Come back home. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. You say you need a friend. Well, here I am, baby. Come back home. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one. Oh, I'm in love again. I wish we could be as one.
All right. We're back. Welcome back to Always On with Tonya and Jay. My favorite DJ, DJ J.U. Weiss with Wu-Tang. You gonna say nothing?
And I just want to give a shout out to my man Arturo Windsor Jr. for presenting me with this nice song that he brought.
That was nice. It made me want to slow dance. I know these new the younger generation don't know nothing about no slow dance. They got to Google that too.
They need
And
to though.
can I finish? The artist is Pamela Noel, and the name of the song is Be As One.
Be as one. I like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Is she on
Thank you.
Is she on Instagram? She's on Instagram or something like that?
We can find her.
Yeah, let's find her.
Okay, we go find her.
We need more of her music. I like that.
All right.
I
I'll
do.
make it happen.
All right. Yeah. Maybe bring her on the show.
All right, we can do that. Well, she's in California.
I don't care.
All right, we can do that. Yeah, we can make it happen. Yeah, that's right.
Make
So
it
is
happen.
Jay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right.
We make that happen. I really like that song. She was over here jamming to it like she's been listening to it. Yeah.
Sound like a little bit of Tina Marie, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
that's
who
the
it
vibe.
was. Exactly. That
Okay,
was the vibe. You
okay.
gotta play that one again after a
All
little
right,
bit. You know. what I'm
I'll
saying?
do that.
All right, so we were talking to Cherity before we left about her soap line and everything. It's all beautiful and everything. Look at this. It's beautiful. Can you all see the soap? It looks like it smells good. Does it smell super good?
Yes. This one right here.
Oh, yes? Take
Oh,
one.
that's the detox soap, right?
Okay, so-
yeah, that's the detox.
Uh-huh.
This is that one is a wheatgrass and raw wheatgrass and geranium soap.
Uh-huh.
That's the raw wheat. This is the hot one.
That's the hot. That's the one
that's the hot one. That's the spearmint and raw
That
wheatgrass
smells
and
minty.
chlorophyll.
Really?
Yes.
So what does it do?
Well, basically, the chlorophyll rebuilds and repairs live cells, and then you have the then you have the wheatgrass with all the different minerals and stuff to heal the skin,
Mm-hmm.
and then the spearmint. And the spearmint is like a spiritual opening because it's not quite like peppermint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, peppermint has a very sharp
Mm-hmm.
opening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it opened up your
Spearmint
nose.
is very
When
yeah,
it's-
right.
It opened up your nose when it's all stuffy. I know. Just stick
The
one in there.
Spearmint is very sweet, soft, settling opening.
Uh-huh.
So that's why that soap is a really nice soothing.
So where can people find your...
You can find my soap on my website,
Mm-hmm.
and my website is luxelathersoapco.com. Or you can also find me on Instagram, and that's at Cherity Sampson.
Spell it out.
At, of course, CHERITYSAMPSON. Cherity Sampson.
Okay. All right. So now how long have you had your business now?
I've had my business for 18 years.
18 years,
Wow.
girl.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, really.
You know what? It's really not. It's not easy. You know, it is not easy. It's a lot of. It's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot of struggles. You know, some good times and some bad times. But you know, if you can make it and persevere, the end is good.
It's good.
So what was it like putting out your first soap after you got it all together and figured out what you wanted to do
Well,
and
basically,
everything?
I was getting orders. People were coming to me and saying, "Oh, I have eczema, or I have this, or I have that." And so basically, I was just trying to formulate soap to heal those different ailments.
Uh-huh.
And then from one to the next, and then I wanted to also make a soap that was real artistic looking.
Yeah.
You know, right?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
something
we were
unique.
putting up pictures of it. It was beautiful.
Right, just something, real unique, different. And also, I wanted to make something that has like a nice scent to it, but not like, zest and not those
Yeah, the
artificial
hard
scents,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
But something that's also going to give you some aromatherapy that's going to relax you. You're going outside in that world, in that concrete world, all those chemicals and, all that you're ingesting, but you can sit in your bathtub and just relax. And just be tranquil, for at least that however long you have, 5, 10, hopefully,
What does the banana cream do?
Well, the banana cream
I'ma eat
basically, it's basically like a nice little luxury soap,
Yeah.
It does have some healing properties in it because banana does have a lot of different minerals and vitamins, but it also is a nice, soothing, calming soap. It's a good night soap. And the lather. See, it's interesting because the Luxe Lather is interesting about the lather because the bubbles are like different soaps have a different type
Right,
of bubble
right.
on your skin, so they feel like the banana soaps have these small little tiny bubbles, and it just feels like interesting on your skin. And then this one has like big, nice loopy bubbles. You know?
What?
So yeah, it just
This is a soap diva.
Right.
Right now, soap
Right.
diva. Okay,
It's good.
definitely love
Yeah.
this. Definitely. So, are there holiday specials on your website for this? Because this is
Well,
beautiful.
Yeah.
right now.
And your website,
Okay.
listen, your website is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Everything that I clicked on, it wasn't just a picture; it was an experience too.
Wow,
it
thank you.
It was video of different soaps and everything.
Wow.
It was beautiful.
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, you got me caught. Can you repeat that again, please?
Soap diva.
Wait, what did you,
Oh.
you ask me the question?
I forgot the question
She
too.
got stuck on something.
Right,
got it. Running with it.
I forgot the question too. Y'all know what I asked her because I sure
You
did.
said like holiday sale.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have some
Right.
holiday baskets
So-
with soaps and stuff
Well,
like that?
I do have holiday baskets I'm going to be featuring, but guess what?
What?
There's no shipping and handling right now.
Mm.
So that's the special.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Tell people where to get this special right
You
now.
can get the special on my website. Once again, that is www.luxelathersoapco.com.
Okay. All right. So we did the soaps. You doing hair too? You gonna do mine?
Of course.
Okay. I
Of
got
course.
a shoe stylist. I got the hairstylist. I got a
Not to worry,
poet
I
and
don't have
everything.
that much.
You don't have that much.
We got experience right here at the black table, right
Yes,
here.
right.
See, Keisha's gonna give us some poet in a few minutes here. So yeah, tell us about the hairstyling.
Well, I am currently I work at Paramount Studios.
Oh, look at that. That's the buried story. That's Jay's favorite line. The buried story. Go ahead.
Right, I work at Paramount Studios. I've been there for about 8 years. And like I said, I started off working at BET. Actually, Vanessa Bell Calloway gave me my start. She put me on, you know. And also a friend of mine, co-worker at the time I was working with. They kind of brought me on, and I was assisting. And then after that, you know how it is. You just go from one show to the next show.
Exactly.
One
I was in the
video
show
to
world.
One
I was in
video
the show
to the
world.
next video. And, I work, like I said, from Tyra Banks to Angela Bassett to, and then, like I said, I also have my own hair product line as well. And it basically is dealing with women who are suffering from hair loss. And I do these herbal treatments, and these healing treatments along with steam and a and then also have take-home treatments as well. So that's why I'm known for that green diva on set, because I use natural products and stuff on set as well. Like instead of shines, I use essential oils and things like that. I work with the Kardashians and different people like that. So
She don't bury the story.
Just
I mean, it's
mention that casually.
Exactly. You don't bury the story, but that's okay.
I mean, but like I said, me making the soap. Actually, it was weird because I was working at this studio where we did audio post production for cartoons, and I noticed the actors, their skin was just, well, my mom's an actress, so I know.
Who's your mom?
Well, she was on back then, the black exploitation, situation.
Yeah.
But her name was Sampson, and she was in different films like Truck Turner and Black Belt Jones and all those different things. But like I said, I noticed that their skin, the lights are really harsh with the skin. And my mother used to always have this serious regimen, and so basically I've always been surrounded around beauty. So that was kind of maybe why I kind of maybe geared towards the soaps and the hair thing too.
Okay. Well,
So-
look, diva,
Yeah.
hair diva, soap diva. What else diva?
Well,
Well, since you asked
well,
and everything. So, are you coming back this way?
I
or-
would love to come back.
Well, you're gonna have to. You blowing me away right now. You
Love to
definitely.
come back.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
Yes, most definitely.
You gotta come back. How long you in town?
When you want me to come back?
Well, first of all, we're gonna do this Christmas break, and then we'll pick back up later after
got
that.
that.
So definitely,
Most
definitely. And we'll even come out to LA.
Oh, please do come to LA.
I would, you know.
Song show coming to LA.
Yeah, we
this-
could do lunch at the commissary.
Okay, see.
my dog.
All right. Look, I'm gonna get an acting job.
I know that's
Juice,
right.
you coming with me, Juice? You better. You better. All right, so let's hear this poem from you.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna get this experience too. We're gonna get all. We got the soap experience. We got the shoe experience. We need this poem.
Okay. I usually start with this poem. It's kind of a signature piece because I was born in Jamaica, grew up in New York City, and this is my little meditation on the Caribbean. It's
Okay.
called I Am the Caribbean. In the belly of a ship named for supposed nobility, I came this way. From low caste Bombay to Chinese-built railway, I came this way. From Irish town here, poor as the one back there, I came this way. I became that jigsaw piece floating on the archipelago, too enmeshed to go beyond the gravity of my being. I am the Caribbean, a sweltering pool of disjointed life, each day remaking, reshaping itself into an electric rhythm, skipping from bata to tassa to nyabingi, weaving through me, making me that kumina sound, that pan melody, that flute in the hills, that shack that brings back that sound of conviction, of personhood fought for, the independent ardor that we bled to see. I came to be that diasporic medley calling me down to ride through this life, changing shape as I see fit, and though we may forget the names of spirit, we call them viscerally. From Trenchtown, Port-au-Prince, Port of Spain, concrete just the same. All repositories of potential energy and stilted memory. I am the Caribbean.
Oh, love it.
Thank you.
Love it. I love it.
Snaps on that.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, not clapping.
Some snaps on
You
that.
can,
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
yes, whatever you feel.
I want to go to one of those. I've never been to a
You've
like
never
a
been
no.
to a
I've been
poetry reading?
I've been to one or two, and they did the snaps and everything. But I want to go to another one. It was like years ago when I went.
Oh yeah.
Years
I
and
mean,
years
it
ago.
totally exploded. Like,
Yeah.
I've been to one.
Yeah, it
I
was-
mean,
Do you have music playing behind you when you're talking? When you're doing your
very
poem?
often, yeah.
Yeah?
There's there are some musicians I always work with. Definitely when I had my culminating exhibition as part of the residency at the Brooklyn Public Library, I had musicians with me. I had drummers, and we just
So
had
is
fun.
Is
you
your
know?
does your kid have any of this talent?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh!
I have to. My kids are very creative, very artistic. Yeah, and whenever
Great.
and they go with me to all my,
Yeah.
you know, from little, bars, dive bars, to the New York historical, where was it? New York Historical Society, Brooklyn Museum, Wheatsville. I've done big venues, I've done small venues, but I try to take them with me. So they're a little jaded. They're like, they get up on stage. They're not
They don't.
afraid.
Yeah.
They're
they,
like.
they were born into it.
They were, they come everywhere, and now with the visual art, I've been in a few exhibitions. So
I definitely gotta come to Brooklyn. Check this out.
Yeah,
definitely.
check it out. 'cause-
That blew me away. I said, "Wait a minute, she do pictures
Yeah,
and
you
stuff."
know, I utilize every moment, and people are like, how do you do it? Because I work full time. I have the
Right,
kids.
right.
You know? But I drop my daughter at school, and there's a cafe, and that 20 minutes. I can complete a drawing over a week if I.
Right.
It's consistency.
Right.
That's what I always tell people. Like, there's not going to be this magical time
Right.
unless you're independently wealthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta, one of my favorite writers is Lucille Clifton. You know Lucille Clifton?
No.
She's famous, but she's a famous, Black poet. She's passed on.
Mm-hmm.
She had 5 children, and she won the National Book Award.
Wow.
Her collection is like this, and she used everything in her daily life in those poems. And
Wow.
that is an example to me. You just use every moment. The
Right.
kids would make it into art.
Right.
You know.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Plug yourself again. Social media,
All right.
website.
So it's Keisha-Gaye Anderson at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. And my website is keishagaye.inc. That's KeishaGaye.ink. And you can get my book on Amazon. It's called Gathering the Waters. I have some new books coming up. So, just link
Support.
up with me.
Definitely.
Right.
Support. I would definitely pick up the books and everything.
Thank you.
E2, what you got for me? Shout out everybody, all your social media, your websites and everything. Tell us about this new line that's coming out again.
It's Purple Bottoms. If you want to dream, my shoes are for you.
I'm trying to. Let me take off my boot
If you
right
want to
now.
express your
Hold on a second, I'm taking
sexuality,
off my boot.
my shoes are for you.
I'm about to take off my boot.
If you want to heighten your spirituality, my shoes are for you.
Okay.
It's for everybody who has a dream. They are dreams.
Yeah.
I see them in my sleep,
Mm.
Yeah.
and they're things that people dream about putting their feet in.
I can't wait
So-
for this experience.
So it's exciting.
Yeah.
I can take you high,
Uh-huh.
and you can crescendo, or I can take you low, and you can relax and be sedated.
I'm about to take off my boot, y'all.
But they're designed to take you places, no pun intended.
Okay,
Okay,
definitely.
So you can reach me at e2evans@gmail.com. You can reach me on Instagram at e2evans and e2evans.com, and that's ETU, like the alphabet E and 2, but pronounced E2. E2 Evans. I'm your guy.
All right, Mr. Shoe Design, about to make me take off my boot. I got no shoes and everything.
If I touch your feet, I don't know. You might not make it out of here.
Oh, wow. Oh, he is that type of man. Oh. You get- Anyways, that was a little technical difficulty. We got it right now.
Boy.
Go ahead, plug yourself one more time.
Yes,
Wait a
that's-
minute. The soap. Tell them about the soap.
Yes,
This is beautiful.
all natural,
Mm.
all organic, no parabens. My website is www.luxelathersoapco.com. You can also catch me on Instagram at Cherity Sampson at CHERITY Sampson SAMPSON. I am on Facebook as well.
All right. Any last words you want to tell anybody? Oh, one of them wants to know how you can order. You just heard it, Charmaine. I did shout you out. You heard it. She gave you the website. Go to it. Check out the soaps. Check out the shoes on the website. They are awesome. Check out the poems and the pictures. They're awesome. All three of you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you
I
for
mean,
having
inviting me.
that was awesome.
was
You got to
fun.
come back. Definitely come back.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so we're about to get out of here. Make sure you check us out, me and Jay, on Facebook, TJ Always On, Instagram, TJ Always On. We are on Twitter, but I'm not a big Twitter fan. I don't know why, but we're there too. Shush, SH_BOUT. And then we're also on YouTube, Always On with Tonya J Podcast. Make sure you subscribe, please. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Subscribe. I did. I said IGTJ Always On. Thanks, Juice. And I want to thank my man Juice here for providing the music and everything. Jay, miss
right,
you.
Juice,
Have a good
Juice.
time. See you when you get here. Everybody, have a good night. See you soon. Thank you. Bye.
That's fun. That was a lot of fun.
So you say you're leaving me way behind. Said you're gonna find you someone new. You better stop and listen, baby, to what I'm trying to say to you. But ooh, the road is rough when you're out there all alone and you have no one to call your own. You say you need a friend. Well, here I am, baby. we could be.